up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. And today is finally Super Jank Day. Yes, today is a Super Jank Day, but before we get into the Super Jank, we're almost there, people. Only 13 people away from the freaking 500. We're still on our road to 500. It's written up there, and that is why, yeah, I'm super grateful to each and every one of you. I had this goal in mind to reach the 500 until the end of the month, but it seems like we can be able to do it until the end of the week. Not even 2 weeks into the year, and we're still freaking at 500. You people are amazing. And if you're new to the channel and you didn't do it already, people's elbow that subscribe button. Just give him the rock treatment. Yes, we can smell what Malone is cooking. 500 subscriptions. But enough yammering, let's get into this janky hammering. Today, we're playing a Brash Taunter deck. Get this guy. I can't? Okay, well, whatever. So, the Brash Taunter. I freaking love this card. And it says in his text, you hit like a Kobold. And that is why the deck is called Hit Like a Freaking Kobold. So, this guy is a 5 mana 1/1 with indestructible. Yes, a 1/1, but it's all it needs, because whenever Brash Taunter is dealt damage, you deal that much damage to target opponent, and as there is only one of them, this will be enough. So, and for 3 you can tap him and fight another target creature, even your own. And that is what this deck is built about. Dealing damage to the Brash Taunter, fighting your own big creatures. This is gonna be so much fun. And to ensure that we can absolutely kill off our opponent, we have 2 Lithoform Engines in here and 1 Double Vision. So let's get over the Double Vision first. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, you may choose new targets and copy that bad boy. So, let's say you have your Brash Taunter out, your Double Vision, and you shoot a Fire Prophecy onto your Brash Taunter. You deal 6 damage to the Brash Taunter, and you deal 6 damage to your opponent. So all these spells that normally target creatures kind of target your opponent now. Then the Lithoform Engine. You know this bad girl. I think it's a girl engine. It has a girly face. Let's just go with girl. So, the Lithoform Engine. For 2, you tap it and you copy target activated or triggered ability. So, you can use this to copy the Brash Taunter's ability. Pretty freaking nice. Then you can pay 3, tap it, copy target instant or sorcery spell, so almost like the Double Vision, but if you have both of them out, you can triple it up. Pretty tasty. So, and you may choose new targets, but let's be honest, we are going to target the Brash Taunter. And if for any reason you have 4 mana available after you cast a permanent spell, you can copy that permanent spell. So let's say you have 9 mana open, for whatever reason we survive that long, our opponent survives that long, you can make 2 Brash Taunters. Pretty freaking nice. So, the rest of the deck ensures that we will find our combo pieces. So, what do we have in here? We have 3 Teferi Master of Time. With this we can cycle cards. 1 in each single turn. Your turn, your opponent's turn, doesn't really matter. You draw a card, then discard a card. And for 3 you can make a creature phase out. For 10 you take 2 extra turns. If you have a Lithoform Engine out, that can double it up. So that is pretty freaking nice. Then we have 4 Frantic Inventories for the card draw. First you draw 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. That is pretty freaking nice. Then we have the Fire Prophecy. This is kind of in the middle. It deals 3 damage, but then you can put one of your cards on the bottom of your library and draw a card. So with this you will also find your combo pieces. Then we have the Thrill of Possibility. The Thrill of Probability. So with this you discard a card and draw 2 cards. So you can find whatever you freaking need. Then we have the Shatter Skull Smashing. Not only does this work as a land, but it deals damage to a creature, like a Brash Taunter. Pretty freaking nice. And if X is 6 or more, it deals 12 damage to the Brash Taunter. And that is just pretty freaking nice. Then we have, what else do we have as card draw? The Valakut Awakening. With this you can put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library and draw that many cards plus 1. So if you discard 3, well, if you put 3 into your library, you draw 4. Pretty freaking awesome. Then we have the Experimental Overload to ensure that all of these cards that we discarded with the Teferi or the Thrill of Possibility, or the cards that we used, get put to good use. With this you create an XX blue weird creature token. Yes, it's weird, I know. And X is the number of instant or sorcery spells in your graveyard. And then you may return an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Then you need to exile the Experimental Overload, but that's just fair. Look at that weird creature token. It is weird. And yeah, then you can make the Brash Taunter fight the token. And if it's the 10-10, for whatever reason, you deal 10 damage to your opponent's face immediately. The only thing they can do is exiling the Brash Taunter. And does everyone have exile spells? No, I don't think so. So, then we have the Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. Also profits from the spells in your graveyard, instant or sorcery spells, because you deal that much damage to a target creature. So if you have 5 instant or sorcery spells in your graveyard, you can deal 5 damage to the Brash Taunter. He doesn't die, but your opponent gets 5 into his face. Then the Experimental Overload works very well with the Kazul's Fury. You sacrifice the Experimental Overload, and then you deal that much damage as his power to any target. So, for example, the Brash Taunter or just your opponent's face. Yeah, hitting like a Kobold, just like the Brash Taunter says. Let him get me over here, just real quick, so you can see it. Here it says, you hit like a Kobold. That is why the deck is called You Hit Like a Kobold. So, the rest of the deck is also pretty nice, ensures that we can get there. We have 3 negates, 2 counter non-creature spells like exile spells, very important. Then we have 2 mystical disputes to counter whatever we want. I mean, we're a blue deck. Then we have an Ominous Sea to profit from all the card draw. And once we make a big Kraken, we can make it fight with the Brash Taunter. Also, once this triggers, you pay 2, you make 2 freaking Krakens, and that is pretty freaking nice. Then we have 3 Stern Dismissals to return whatever comes into our way, creature or enchantment, to your opponent's hand. And that is pretty freaking nice. So, what do we want to do? We want to be janky as hell. Also, the lands, of course. We have 8 beautiful Bob Ross Islands. We have 1 beautiful Bob Ross Mountain. We have 4 Lava Glide, River Glide Pathway. I can never say that name in one scoop. Then we have 4 Temple of Epiphany. Doesn't matter which edition they're from, you can use whichever one you like the most. So this is a very fun deck, this is a very janky deck. So don't bring this to ranked, I can tell you right now, today is gonna be chill. But if I get 4 wins in, or even 3 wins, I will bring this to ranked, just to show you how fun it can be in whatever format we encounter. So, this is Hit Like a Kobold, and I will see you in those Brash Taunter games. Alright, as I said, first off, we're going into the unranked queue, because this is super jank. I don't think that it is very strong against rogues. Maybe it is strong against other decks, but not against rogues. So, the opponent goes first. We have some counter spells. And we have the Little Form Engine, and with the Temple of Epiphany, we can find something. And now we even have the Thrill of Possibility. Another negate shuffler, come on. Come on. I have 3 of them in the deck and you want to give them all to me in the first 2 turns? Not very nice. So now we have the negate open, we have the Thrill of Possibility open. And we have a Mystical Dispute if he plays something blue. Which he will, because he's blue. So, what else is he? White. Alright. Those are some nice mountains. I like them. I like those mountains. But they're not as beautiful as Bob Ross mountains. Okay, he just threw something in our face. Okay, we can just Mystical Dispute that. Very nice. Very freaking nice. So, now we have the Thrill of Possibility. We have the Fire Prophecy, so we can find stuff. So whatever he wants to do, we can find stuff. Alright, I don't want him to counter our stuff. Oh, that wasn't a land. But we still fight. So if he has a... Oh, he doesn't. Okay, I was thinking about the giant, the Bone Crusher giant here. Okay, let's try to find something with one of our negates. Maybe a land? Maybe 2 lands? Whatever land you give me, I would be happy. Q-Bird. Q-Bird. Aren't you a cute bird? So, the thrill is real. The thrill is gone. Who knows that blues classic? The Brazen Borrower. Oh. Oh. Well, if we would have drawn a land, would have been nice. But at least we can return this. At least we can return this. We found a land anyways. So let's put down the Lithoform engine now that we can. And even if he returns it with the Brazen Borrower, well, he just kind of did nothing there. So that is pretty freaking nice. So the Kazul's Fury comes down as a land. So if he plays the Brazen Borrower here, we have the Fire Prophecy. He plays an Opt. Do I care about that? I do. I don't want him to have cards. And I want to fill my graveyard for the Experimental Overload. And if he has another counter spell here, well, that's just fine. He doesn't do anything. So let's try to put down the Lithoform engine here. If he has a counter spell, we are kind of a-okay with that. So, he does have the negate. Alright, the Brazen Borrower. We kill that immediately. Good day, sir. I said good day. And next turn we have the Experimental Overload. I mean, he played 2 counter spells already. What are the chances that he has another one? Let's hope very low. Come on, be low. Yes! What do we get? The Thrill of Possibility. So, we keep that land so we can Thrill of Possibility it. Do you have another Brazen Borrower to return my weirdness to my hand? He has an Opt. So I don't think that he has a counter spell here. Don't have a counter spell. Don't have it. Oh, holy moly. 3 counter spells already. Okay. Well, at least we have the weird. That will smack in for some damage. And maybe we even find another of our combo pieces. Would be pretty freaking nice. So he bottoms. I like to see that. But does he have a Brazen Borrower now? Or did he find another Opt? We found the double vision. Well, let's snack in first. Do you take the damage? Like a Q-Bird? You do. So do you have a 4th counter spell? He does not. Pretty freaking nice. So one of our combo pieces is on the board. Another one of our combo pieces on the board. So all we need now is something to draw cards. But he denied our card draw pretty freaking good. Oh, you have 2 Fire Prophecies, don't you? Don't you? What? That's a 2-for-1? That's a 3-for-1. I like that. A Temple of Epiphany. Teferi is a nice draw. I like to see that. So, what do you have for me, my friend? Do you have another Brazen Borrower in hand? Why are you looking at my double vision? Don't you look at it? The Stern Dismissal. Well, that is pretty a-okay with me. Now I can just put down the Teferi. Let's see what we would draw here. The Temple. Perfect. This can go. So now we have a Teferi. Pretty freaking nice. Let's see what we find here. Ominousy. I mean, that is pretty good, but he has Stern Dismissal, so let's forget about that. And we drew another one for our troubles, so not even that bad. So, are you countering my double vision? So what do you have in hand? Something that could react. Okay. So let's put down the Ominousy as well. Do you have a counter for that? Yes, I just recycled one and I drew another one. Look at my graveyard, I can't believe it myself. So, please don't be a Brash Taunter. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Wasn't a Brash Taunter. So maybe we can even... Oh, he just surrendered. Come on. Come on. I was janking so nice now, and you just surrendered. Aww. Well, that's a win anyways. Pretty anticlimactic. Alright, that's just how it is in the play queue. People don't like losing immediately, so they just give up whenever they... My hair is on fire, whenever they don't care anymore. But your hair looks fine. Your hair looks fine. We have the Ominous Sea, we have 2 Blitz of the Raptor and the Thrill of Possibility. Let's do this. Let's freaking do this. So yeah. I think my camera is slowly dying. Oh, we're up against rogues, aren't we? Aren't we? I think we are. Yes, this is rogues. Okay, the Frantic Inventory in our graveyard. I think my camera is slowly dying. I think very... Yep, here's the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Just as I thought. Just as I freaking thought. So, my hair is on fire. Aren't you a cheeky one? Do you let me play the Ominous Sea? Do you? Do you? You do let me play the Ominous Sea. Well, little did he know that we have the Blitz of the Thunder Raptor ready to snack in, destroy whatever he has. And slowly but surely, we will take care of his board. And now we even have an Experimental Overload. So let's take care of this before the big boy comes out. Before blocks. You're negating it. Well, that is fine with me. Negate it. I don't mind. I just don't freaking mind. Alright, does he have another negate? We have 3 cards in the graveyard, so he would need another negate. Not even Drown in the Lock could help him here. Just a negate. Doesn't have it. Pretty freaking nice. So I think we can get rid of 1 Thrill of Possibility here. Yeah, that looks okay to me. Having a Fire Prophecy looks way more important here to me. Even though we want to cycle through our deck as soon as possible. But there is nothing in our graveyard that he could even steal with the big boy. So he's attacking my Teferi. You do that.
I don't have time for
I will still draw a card. What do I get rid of?
time to improvise.
The island. I think we will draw some lands pretty soon. Pretty freaking soon. Okay, let's see what we draw here. Maybe a land. Maybe a land. And the gate. That is not even half bad. And let us see what he does here. We end the turn. We have a negate. He doesn't do anything. Alright. But we have a negate. Defeat the swarm. Let's try to negate that. And if he has a counter spell in hand, he does have a counter spell. So let us at least make a Kraken here. So we make 1 Kraken here. And now he can have it. But now we have the Kraken. Pretty nice. Pretty freaking nice. The Merfolk Windrobber. Don't even care about that anymore. Those were 2 lands. I care about those. Does he attack in? He does attack in. Let us see what we draw here. The Teferi's here for drug. Oh, the Brash Taunter. So we can retrieve that later. And I think getting rid of his Thieves Guild Enforcer here isn't even that bad. Not even half that bad. Alright, we found a land. I like that. The stern dismissal, not really important here. But we're getting something back. We're making a big overloaded experimental here. Get our experimental overload in hand. Now let us see what we draw. No matter what we draw, I think we will just throw it away. Yep, let's throw this away. So, what do you have in hand, my friend? Do you have the perfect answer? We still have no permanents in hand. Alright, let's draw another card here.
Think fast.
The negate. Well, I think it's a little too late for the negate. But do you really want to attack in? Yeah, I still have nothing in my graveyard. Nothing at all. Nothing of value. The Cling to Dust. Well, that was a good card. That was a nice card. Alright, now we have the Mystical Dispute. But we're missing one land, so let's find a land here. That is not a land, but that is better than the double vision. Let's get the little form engine out, and if he has a counter spell in hand, we have the Mystical Dispute, which is pretty freaking nice. Oh yeah. Awesome. Freaking awesome. And now we snack in for freaking 8. And hopefully we'll find a land. And then we can start to Brash Taunter, which is our goal. Hitting him like a Kobold. Well, he is the Kobold. He hits like a Kobold. But we are good. We're freaking good. So there's still no permanents in our graveyard. But he's digging for something, so he wants to get rid of something with the Cling to Dust. That is okay to me. Oh, there was a permanent in our graveyard. So let's try to find a land here. That's a Frantic Inventory. Don't really need that. Also, filling our graveyard is pretty freaking nice. And he needs to attack the Teferi, because otherwise soon we will have infinite freaking turns. Discarding 2 cards. You monster. Well, that is still okay with me. That is still pretty a-okay with me, because that means that you don't have a counterspell. Huh. No, you don't.
My defense had an imperfection.
Alright. Brash Taunter, here we go. And let's not attack in. And you know why? Because I'm freaking cheeky. This costs 3, with this it costs 2 to double it up. So that is pretty freaking nice. Still not attacking my face. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Don't really mind. Oh, did we get him? Did we get him? With the Brash Taunter combo. Come on, don't kill my weird. Don't kill my weird. Don't you kill it. Don't you kill my weird. Okay. Oh, he did not kill the weird. So while this is on the stack, we copy it. We fight the weird once more, and we got him! Yes! Yes! Yes, we got him! Oh! With the freaking combo! Get in there! Take that, rogues! Your hair is on fire! You fight like a kobold! Here you go! Freaking nice! That was the JANK combo! We did it! We did it! Perseverance is the key! Alright, those were 2 sweet games. Well, the first one was okay. We overpowered him, he surrendered, but the second one was freaking sweet. So, if we can win one more, we're going first, and we have all the colors of the rainbow that we need. There's only 2, we only have 2. But if I can win this game, I will do 1 game in freaking ranked, just for you, my dear people. I will do it. So we have the Fire Prophecy. Oh, we're up against a Golgari deck. I like that. You rarely see those. So let's put down the island here. In the worst case, we just draw with the Frantic Inventory. And I mean, look at that beautiful Bob Ross. Oh, what colors aren't you playing? So the only color he's missing is red. So maybe he's playing... whatchamacallit? The shrines? Maybe. Maybe he's... Oh, he is playing shrines. Alright. That is not even half bad. So now we just need to dig for our combo. Okay, the Fire Prophecy in that case can go. So, Frantic Inventory yourself, okay. And now you have even red, okay. So, another Mystical Dispute, not really useful here. One is enough. One is freaking enough. Stern Dismissal, also not what I'm looking for. And another land. We already played a land. We're on 5 already. So I think... Yeah, I want to keep the Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. But if he doesn't play something here, we have the Frantic Inventory that will help us draw a lot of cards. Revitalize, you can have that one. But if you're playing a Shrine here, I will just Mystical Dispute it. Another Revitalize, okay. But now you don't have enough to dispute my Mystical Dispute. Doesn't do anything, alright. Then we draw 2 cards here. Hopefully. How many Revitalizers does this guy have? How many of them? Crazy. Alright, 1 Teferi can go here. And I will keep the Ominous Sea. I want to keep it. So we still have enough for the Mystical Dispute here, and now we even found the Brash Taunter. So I think the Kazul's Fury can go. Very freaking nice. Alright, we still have our Mystical Dispute. The Elder freaking Gargaroth. You know what? You can have that one. I will fight it. I will fight it with my freaking Brash Taunter.
Time to improvise.
Another Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. Yeah, that is fine with me. I like to have that. But now I have the freaking Brash Taunter, which is pretty freaking nice. And by God, I will freaking play it. So, maybe we even have 2 turns after this one. Alright. I will play the Shatter Skull. Oh, I already played a land. Okay, my bad. But you know what? Now I can activate the Teferi and have as many turns as I want. Oh, yes. But I don't want him to quit. I don't want him to quit. So I will still be cycling stuff. So what do you have, my friend? What do you freaking have? It's attacking in with the Gargaroth. You do that. I will just block with the Taunter. Yes, yes. I will block with the Taunter. And now I draw a card. Get rid of the negate. I need as much mana as I can. Oh, he has trample. Oh, I'm so stupid. But yeah, drawing cards here, way more important. And it only deals 1 damage because he has trample. So I didn't think that one through. Oh. Oh. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my lover. So we don't have infinite attacks anymore. But the Shatter Skull Smashing can go. Alright. Let us see what we could get here. Okay, I think... think I will pass a turn here. And then I will Brash Taunter his Elder Gargaroth. And even if he has the exile spell here, he will need to exile his own Elder Gargaroth. He's still attacking my Teferi. And drawing a card.
Think fast.
Oh, this is just nice. But I would throw it away. So I will block the beast here, because this only deals 1 damage to the Taunter. And now this is 3 to your face. And now I will fight your Elder Gargaroth. Like a real champion. So, do we have him? Do we freaking have him? This is another 9 to his face. I think we do. I think we do freaking have him with the freaking Brash Taunter. Oh, this is so freaking good. So let me draw another card here first, just to ensure that we will be able to. So how much mana do I have? I have enough mana. I have freaking enough mana. Please don't surrender. Please don't surrender. He didn't surrender. Alright. So now we fight the Elder Gargaroth, dealing another 6 to his face. And now we deal the finishing blow. Oh, another win with the Brash Taunter. So freaking nice. Chilsea. Oh, my friend. 11 to your face with 1 single spell. Oh, if this works, it is so freaking nice. Jank Day! Okay, I promised you, if I can get 3 wins in... Oh, we're at top 700, and we're up against the Baneslayer 88. With the Rogues. Oh, with the Yorion. Okay. This isn't enough lands, but this is a lot of negates. Which I like. Which I freaking like. But if we don't draw any more lands, we're screwed. And this is... yeah, this is better. And I think the Stern Dismissal can go. Oh, we're going first? That is nice. So we're up against the top 400 here. And I think putting down a blue here is very important. Alright, so if he doesn't do anything, we have our Frantic Inventory. Which is nice. So we need to be very thoughtful about what we're doing. The Elspeth's Nightmare. Yeah, that is just too nice, isn't it? We put down the Teferi now. And I think that we can get rid of the Kazul's Fury. So he needs to think long and hard what he wants to do here. I think he will get rid of the Mystical Dispute or the Double Vision. But as I said, in Ranked, this is pretty freaking hard. Of course he has the Skyclave Apparition on turn 3. Must feel pretty nice. But we have the Blitz of the Thunder Raptor now. Which means that we will have a 4-4 pretty freaking soon. Alright. So now we're chilling. Our graveyard is gone, which is pretty bad. But we're still chilling. Still have the Mystical Dispute. And I don't think that there is anything that he could target with the Skyclave apparition anymore. So you know what? Let's make a 4-4 here. And if we can't win by jank, we will win in other ways. Oh, now of course we drew the one thing. Are we mystical disputing that? I mean, why should we? Why should we dispute that? We do not dispute that. We dispute whatever he wants to play next. If it really bothers us. So should we be playing another Teferi here? Get ourselves another nice 4-4. I mean, we need to dig. And with this we can draw 2 times. So 1 Blitz of the Thunder Raptor can go. Alright, so we're drawing once more. Another Thrill of Possibility. Not really what I'm looking for.
I'll just come back yesterday.
He's also playing red. I just realized that now. Alright, so 1 Thrill of Possibility can go. And hopefully we will find some of our combo pieces. The Stern Dismissal. Well, here it is, the Brash Taunter. Pretty freaking nice. Pretty freaking nice, if I say so myself. So we just Stern Dismissal that. And if he wants to play the Yorion, well, here's a Glass Casket. That is still okay with me. So, the Skyclave apparition on the field. So let me think. If we put this down and he has an Elspeth Conquerstaff, we are pretty screwed. Pretty freaking screwed. So let's chill for now. Drawing the Teferi immediately after we okay. Yeah, we can just Blitz off the Thunder Raptor that. Goodbye, my friend. I said good day. So what are the chances that he has an Elspeth Conquerstaff? Pretty freaking high. So I really hope that we... Oh, the negate, but we're missing 1 land to play it. So let's still chillax. We have the Mystical Dispute ready now for whatever he wants to play. An Elspeth's Nightmare. Well... that is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. We need to negate that. Sadly, we need to negate that. We can't lose both of our counter spells. And if I would have played the Mystical Dispute here, he would have had enough. So, all we need is 1 more mana. But then he can still counter it. So let's wait. Let's just wait. The Treacherous Blessing. That is pretty freaking bad. So that means that he will find an Elspeth Conquerstaff for freaking sure. And he's slamming in for 2 each single turn, which is pretty bad. Another freaking Skyclave apparition. I don't want to counter that. Oh, 2 Shatterskull Smashing. Well, 1 Shatterskull Smashing, but there's still enough to take care of his stuff. So at least we can prolong the game. At least we got that going for us. But those 2 are gone now. We get nothing for it, but yeah, we're still the Omen of the frickin' Forge. So you're that kind of a player, aren't you? But that still means that he still has an Elspeth Conquerstaff, somewhere in there. Okay, let's draw a card here. Hopefully we find something good. A Temple of Epiphany. Well, it kind of is good. And a land. We have enough lands for now. We need something else, please. So we need to be quick here. He destroys the Omen, which means that he doesn't have the Yorion here. Oh, but he keeps on top. 2 cards on freaking top. I absolutely don't like that. Alright, here's the Elspeth Nightmare number freaking 3. Alright. Let's put the Brash Taunter out now. And you know, what are the chances that he doesn't have the Elspeth Nightmare here? But yeah. Elspeth Conquers Death, I mean. Pretty freaking low. Oh, the Doom Foretold. Of course. Here it is. Just waiting for a Brash Taunter. But we got the little form engine. Oh no, that will die too. But at least he has to take care of all of his stuff. But yeah, exiling our graveyard was a real master plan here for him. A real freaking master plan. Alright, this is looking pretty good for him, pretty bad for us. But we would have lost the little form engine anyway to the Doom Foretold if we wouldn't have played it. So now, slowly but surely, here comes the Doom Foretold beatdown. And now even the Solemn freaking Simulacrum. So yeah, our chances of success are pretty freaking low here. Pretty freaking low. A negate. And that is exactly 6. So, I told you, you should not bring this deck to ranked. And here's the reason why. Well, at least we tried. But yeah, the Yorion got us pretty good. Got us pretty freaking good. Oh, this hurts. But I do it all for you. Alrighty, that was a fun ride. Yes, we lost in ranked, but I told you from the beginning, this is a super jank deck. So you should bring it to ranked. Did I have fun? Absolutely. Maybe I could put 1 or 2 of the deal 4 damage to each creature spells in here. I forgot the name, sue me. But yeah. People hit like a kobold. In the end, we got 3 people in the unranked queue, and with this deck, that is all that matters. So, now I'm in the top 800, which means that later I will have to get into ranking some more, so I can stay there, but I will freaking do it. And I still don't know what tomorrow's deck will be, so if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments or in the Discord. Link will be down in the description. And if you made it this far, you obviously like what you're seeing, and I'm very glad that you like what you're seeing, because we're still trying to reach the next big milestone of 5 freaking hundred in not even 3 months, until the end of the month. We're only 13 away as to making of this video, and that is crazy. In Italy, 13 is a lucky number. So, maybe we can do it. Maybe, who knows, but with your help and with you elbow dropping that subscribe button, I think we can. So, the Brash Taunter, I love this card. Just freaking love this guy. He is just so amazing. Oh, I mean, look at this art. This is one of the most beautiful arts out there. Just the art style, everything about it. Mwah. So, I am MTgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.